Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's a bit different. I'm doing a vlog, just give you an insight into what I'm normally on a typical day, just the routines I go through, and just give a bit of a feel for the life of a Forex trader. So today took it really easy, to have a bit of a lie-in about 8 o'clock, so wasn't too stressed about getting out and looking at the markets. Often if there's going to be big news overnight, sometimes things will start moving through the start of the European or the London session, but today there was no real news, so I didn't really rush to get out of bed and sit in front of the screens. So the first thing I always do is look at Forex Factory just to see what the news is for the day, if there's any big announcements or anything that's happened in the previous sessions throughout Asia. And also look on FTMO, see if there's any restricted news articles I can't trade that particular day. Today's a good one, there's nothing major coming out and there's nothing restricted, so I can just relax about today and trade whenever I want to. It's still a bit early for me to be placing trades. Normally I take a few hours just to warm up, get into the feel of things. So what I'm going to do to start the day is just scan through a lot of the markets I wouldn't normally look at, a lot of the Forex pairs, which are just seeing if they're going to be trending, that I can get into those and just try and branch away from my normal major pairs and gold. Okay, let's start some of my analysis work. Just taking a break, been looking at the screens for probably the past hour or so. Nothing's really setting up, so just play guitar, chill out, relax a little bit, and come back in about an hour or so when the US markets start to open up, and maybe see if there's a bit of momentum on the Forex charts I'm looking at the moment. Just got back from a run, really good to get out and get some fresh air, and also just to clear the mind of the trading in the morning and just really focus on what's going to happen in the afternoon. Got about half an hour before the US session opens, so yeah, good time to just get a bit of food, get a bit of water and hydration, and then really focus on the afternoon. I've also been listening to Ant Middleton, Positive Thinking, really good to get a fresh perspective from somebody else. Obviously been through stressful situations in his army career, and how I can possibly take some of the inspiration from that into everyday life, and also focus on trading, about staying positive even when you get some down days and some days when it's not going your way. Right, time to get ready for the US session. So it's now 4:15, so we're getting ready for the end of the London session to close, obviously then just to carry on to the rest of the US of the afternoon. I'll close down everything now and make sure that I've got no orders or open positions going to trip me out, just in case there are any big spikes in the next couple of hours. But what's really interesting now is looking at gold, for example. The gold on the daily chart is now touched right back down to the about 1675, which was the low previously in the beginning of March, and from there we saw a fairly consistent rebound back up to around about 1750. So we can see on the 1 hour chart it has bounced down, started to test that support level, but obviously we've only got a few touches now on the daily chart, so I want to see that strengthen a bit more. So again, just looking at the 15-minute chart, it's obviously quite clear sometimes that when the US comes in, they start to change the direction of what happened in the first part of the session. So we can see over the past couple of hours since the US came online, there's a bit more buying coming to gold, so they're seeing this as a value level and starting to buy this to push the price back up. Definitely going to be keen to watch on to tomorrow, maybe set a sell order under the low of today. But for now, I'm going to close down, just wrap up everything for today, make sure I update all my journals and my logs and anything I've learned from today so I can take it into tomorrow's trading. Just so that I can stay away from the screens and stay away from the phone, I've come back to the garage, just do a bit of work on my project car. It's a bit of downtime, a bit of relaxation, and just really gets my mind away from everything I've done today and has a bit of unwind time. Hope you've enjoyed this vlog on what I do on a typical day trading and some of my other activities away from the trading desk. See you guys later. Cheers.